part 2, algebra, yel 2A, January 17th. Here's the deal. The way you learn, there are 3 ways that things get into your brain. Again, oh, I forgot that way. Nope, just checking. The 3 ways things get in your brain. 1, 2, 3. You can go over here. Thanks for nothing. Is they can get in there. Visual. You can see it. Some of you are better learning things when you just see it. Like, if you just show me. Don't tell me, like, just show me. I'll see if I can put in the other spaces. The bottom is the most important, the top. It's supposed to be an I. You can hear it. It could be auditory. There's something about your brain that will help you not only in a math class, but it should also help you just in life in general. Auditory, like audio. That's supposed to be an ear. This is me trying to draw an ear. T in the letter C. And the other way is kinesthetic. Kinesthetic. How do you spell it in the other side? Kinesthetic. This one is motion. I'm gonna do this is my idea of a foot. And that's a foot moving. If you can't draw a foot moving, that's fine. That's how you learn stuff. There are 3 ways. Some people do better by listening to it. Like, okay, just listen to what you're saying, boom, I got it. Kinesthetic is the one, like if I could just do it, math, tricky that way. I can't believe that video is going to take up the rest of my time, but I'll get to it. All right, once the stuff gets in your brain, this is your brain, there's a thing called the thalamus. This thalamus, which isn't the most important part, it's going to be that bottom row is going to be the most important part. It sends information either up to the part of your brain that thinks, okay, I got it, I'm thinking about it, or down to the amygdala, where I don't think about it, I just move, I just act. The part of your brain that thinks is up high, it's called the hippocampus. Shoot. I'm having trouble shaking the idea that things didn't work the way I want them to. But I can't do anything about it. You just got to work within the system. You got the hippocampus. That's where you want things to go. Here is the part. Amygdala is sometimes the way you say it if you want to spell it right. Amygdala. Also pronounced amygdala. So you're gonna write that down. Write that down. Write all that you see down. Write it down. The amygdala is the part that will help you in life. Amygdala is your fight or flight. If a dog is coming at you, boom, you got to do something right away. Your amygdala is the part that takes over, so you don't have to think about it. Hippocampus is like, that's a shaggy dog coming to kill me. You know, no. Too much time. You got to boom. You got to do something. Either you're gonna grab the dog by the head or whatever. You're gonna start running and let him chase you. I don't know. Your amygdala. How do things go down to your amygdala? They go down there fast, and fast. All right. Fast is an acronym for whenever these things are going on, you can tell you're not thinking. So pause for 10 seconds. 10 seconds is like this. You take 5 breaths. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. Close enough to 10 seconds where it allows your brain to go from the amygdala back up to the hippocampus. Okay, what am I going to do? In a school setting, you want that. Dog setting, not so much. So if you ever feel fear, things are down in your amygdala. Okay. Last night when I was thinking about this class, I was a little fearful. I know who's coming. I don't know if they're going to come at me. They're going to be like, rawr, kind of students who make it really tough for a teacher who doesn't like to fight. I don't like to fight. Some teachers are like, yeah, smack my mouth. Sit down, your seat, Jimmy. Like me, I don't want to be that person. I want to be like, hey, take a seat, please. All right. Yeah, like that. I want to be that person. The teacher stop talking right now. I'm trying to do this. Yeah, I want to be that person. But some students take advantage of that eventually. So I was fearful. Like, but now I'm here. Man, these are some good students, but it was because they're mature. It's algebra 2A. I forgot. Anxiety. Anxiety, again, is another way you know you're in your amygdala. You're not thinking right. Being fearful and being anxious, kind of the same thing. you feel anxious usually when you're taking a test. You're not afraid the test is going to punch you in the face, you know what I mean? You're not afraid of it, but you feel nervous about it, anxious about it. If you're doing that, it goes down to your amygdala. The bad news with that is you can't think. So if you're afraid of a math test, when you're given the test, you feel anxiety, then even the little bit of math you know gets locked away because it's not the thinking part, it's up in the hippocampus, you're down in your amygdala. So what do? Part of it they say, hey, what if play a little soft music in the way background? Not the kind that they're listening to, it's just hanging around back there. It puts their brain in the alpha state. Right now, like if two things are going on, like people like to listen to different kinds of music when they work or work fast, but your brain's going like that. You get an alpha state, they say Baroque music puts it like where the waves kind of go together. So now everybody's working as a team in your brain. And so, like they told me, I put it in the background. When I do some of my work at home, I didn't use it before until I heard it. I'll put it on. What if it's really not working? Whatever. You're supposed to put it so low that you're not really listening to it. It's just kind of back there doing its thing. And so some of you hadn't even noticed the music until I just mentioned it. Next thing, if you're stressed, you know the amygdala's working. And then this last one, which is why I'm going to give out the rules now. This last one is the one that makes students' amygdalas go crazy. And that's if you feel threatened. You feel like teachers coming at you. Hey, I told you to put that phone away. So you take out that earplug. I told you to. I tried to do. I told you, but it backfires sometimes. Some teachers, oh, that's too soft. But no, if you're using your phone in class, I'm gonna ask you if I put it in your desk. Put it in my desk till the end of class. You get it. Nothing's wrong. I don't want to keep your phone. Just in class. That's the rule. And if I'm trying to think of something else. Really, there aren't that many rules. Phones away and trying to talk when I'm talking. Those are big deals. These things will put in your amygdala. So when you see me about to approach you, just know that part of me is wondering, okay, am I going to come off like a threat? Am I stressing the student? Because a student will then say, like one student did, no, I'm not giving my phone. And you sat right there like, well, you know the rules, you signed to it, which is what you're all about to do. You just signed to it. I ain't giving me the phone. So now my amygdala like, oh, should I be like, oh, you better give me the phone, or you know, what am I going to do? Or I'm going to try and de-escalate, count to 5, whatever. So in the end, one of the rules is, hey, if you can keep it private, do that. When you're trying to do discipline in the classroom. Says, hey, can I see outside for just a second? We go outside. I'd say that to Warwick, because I'm from old school. I knew he's been here for a long time. Say, oh man, because you know the rules or whatever. And then I go like I get it. So let's do this. You can give me the phone. Or how? No. I did it somehow where it's like basically count to 30 out of here. You get to make a decision. I'm going to go in at the beginning of 30. That way, students don't think I made you do whatever. At the end of 30, if you're going to give the phone, just come inside, stick it in my desk, take a seat, nobody knows, whatever. Because I'm teaching like no one even knows it. Or at the end, you can come in and grab your stuff. Just for today, not in trouble. Just we got to do something. But whatever you decide is cool. In the end, you thought about it. I showed the paper that he signed, the thing that you're going to sign today. I thought he was going to leave. Slipped in the thing, sat down, we did class again, grabbed his phone, and took off. It was nothing. So I say all of that just to know, don't make decisions with your amygdala because they'll make you decide stuff that like not even necessary or whatever. All right, so we got this up even though I didn't want to do it this way. The next thing you need, what do they need? They need the rules. Rules, because again, if you don't have rules, people change up stuff on you. They're basic. You're doing them right now. So if you're one like, you're doing it right now. You came to class on time. Your this will be done with a black pen when it's time to sign to it. You also take it home and have your parents sign. Just one thing they have you do. Your no cell phones are out. You're doing it right now. You're not talking right now, being disrespectful. You're doing it right now. Headsets, those are where you're doing it right now. So basically, it's regular class. They all have to just be semester. I'm going to highlight a few things. I would highlight a few things on what I'm asking you to highlight them. I can't because, as you know, the system is not working like me. I'm trying again, but I shouldn't. I need to move on from it. I just want to do it. Bring it up. Where is it? There it is. where's my now it's starting to count. Oh, that's why it's doing it. I think somebody might know this. Watch this. Watch this. Let me pause it. Oh, you missed all the excitement. I solved it. All right, here it comes. All right, let's move. Oh, yes. All right. Have I passed out the sheet to you? Yes. See how happy I am? Dang. That is so crazy. How am I happy that something's not broken? Like I won $1,000,000. I didn't win anything. I can write on it. Students are still sad. You should see your faces. You're all like, did any coffee? All right, whatever. Except 1 or 2. All right. So here's the deal. You've been doing it. Please write down with your highlighter. Grab a highlighter. How to pass class, coming to class is attendance like that, so I'm not even going to mention that one, obviously, and you're here, you're doing it, thank you so much. I'll put a little check mark there, I don't need to, obviously do your work, you've got to pass these shoots, I get that. There are 5 units, we're going to try and get you one each month. You come to class, do a reasonable amount of effort, we'll try and push you over the edge. You, me, you, the tutor, the people at your table, all the people trying to fill your bucket. 1 a month is what you can expect to do. Be respectful. Highlight that one. That's the main one that just means no talking. No talking while I'm talking. Not like that. Not like that. I mean, but reasonable. Some of you will have to talk a little bit. If you can be like a super whisperer, I may call you out sometimes. Hey, hey Jen, stop talking, please. Hey Jen, I'm gonna try and do like nice and soft or whatever. But that's the main thing we mean there. There's a second one that does all the details of what could happen with that. Let me see if this thing will come up. If it doesn't, I'm going to let it go just because I got lucky and I probably don't have time. I'm going to try you. I'm going to try you with session 1. If it comes up, fine. If it doesn't, I'm going to let it go. The cell phone thing, that's my amygdala thing. Man, one of the things I hate most of the teacher, one of the 2 things I hate most as a teacher. 1, asking students, can you stop talking, please? Because some students are strong in their, like if you've seen Star Wars, on the dark side, they're in their Darth Vader-ness. They're like strong. So if I say please stop talking, I'm like, I hate that because then I'm like, hey, they get stronger. That means you gotta try and set up a conference with their parents and call home. I hate all that stuff. I do, because some students think it's personal. I call home like, what? You call my house? Oh, now I'm really gonna be bad. Dang. Eventually they withdraw them from the class. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. So, I'll just go back to what I have. So, for my amygdala, if I ever have to ask you to stop talking, just know, inside of me, there's some fear, anxiety, because I don't know what's going to happen. I may come off like I'm threatening you, and I don't want you to come back at me. But it's really just the rules of class. Like, if you play a game or sport, there's some things you can and can't do. And that's just to make us get together for 6 months. Cell phones. So, here it comes. Here's what you're going to sign. Yeah, I agree with you. So, cell phones, put no cell phones during class time. Where's the scary thing for me? Where is it? If it's out during class, and that generally means, hey, you're using it, you will turn it in and held until the end of class. Just put it in my desk. I don't want a new phone. I got my own phone, so I'm not trying to take it from you. Just for class. Inappropriate language, that's usually not a big deal. We'll still mark it, just, yeah. They put 0 tolerance, just mean, I'll remind you, hey, come on now, and then we'll go on to whatever. Alright, oh man, I can't believe I feel so happy. I don't know how I undid it though. I tried for a long time and it wasn't doing it, so why would it fix it at the end? I don't know, and I don't care. That's so cool that I feel happy about something that, Alright, tardiness. Here's kind of how we're playing this game. You need to know what the official thing is, and I'm going to try and watch and see what kind of person you are with it. To determine, okay, should I use it now or not? That is, technically you can be marked absent. Highlight that if you're 15 minutes late to class. So you come in, you sign in, 20 minutes late or whatever, and the attendance goes out with you absent. You're like, hey, you didn't go to class today? Like, yeah, I did go to class. Just know that might be the confusion. Now, oh, I was 20 minutes late, so you marked me absent. Sometimes we try to put an L for late. That way we let them know they were after the time instead of that. So, but usually most students, it's not a big deal, and I try not to make a big deal about it. Second one, I feel you after the classes, usually we make them up on Fridays. But my plan is this: to have you come and sit for an hour. Usually the video, this thing that's recording, you won't see anyone. You just hear the voice, and you'll see whatever's on the screen. That way you can put on the headsets, get a computer. In a second, I'm going to have you sign into the class. And for those who have cell phones, the text will be sent out. Those who have an email address, I'm going to have you sign on with the email address. And it'll go to your email address usually later that day. Otherwise, it'll be held in YouTube. You go to my YouTube site or whatever, and you'll get there. Usually when you click on the video on your phone or elsewhere, it'll take you there. But if you didn't get a message, you can always just go YouTube, Algebra 2, Thomas, some keywords like that, and it'll take you there. But the idea is, at some point, we've got to have you sit and suffer the pain that those who came for the whole 2 hours suffered. Now, yours will be shorter, but you can't just go, let me pick up the papers and go and then copy down what a friend has. That's not the way we want to do it. Now, Fridays, will we use that all the time? That's tricky because a lot of Fridays are going to be used up. As a matter of fact, if you have Monday, Wednesday classes for the month of January, you go to classes on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The reason they jam it all in January for Fridays is for some of the holidays that are going to show up in January and in February. Instead of just putting the Friday next to the holiday that's missing, they decided let's jam 4 Fridays in January. So that any student who has a Monday, Wednesday class, they'll go Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You already missed this Monday, so people who have class tomorrow, they go tomorrow and Friday. Next week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So you're not doing more than the other people are doing. You're just doing the same amount as the Tuesday, Thursday people. Because Tuesday, Thursday people never miss any of the Monday holidays. So it's kind of unfair. So we only have a little bit of time this semester, which is why only for January. In February, if there's a holiday, you don't come that Friday. It's only in February, and your Monday, Wednesday classes are supposed to remind you of that. In any cases, absences. Not as boring as math will become, as excited as I'm going to try and be when I'm saying it, it's still going to be math. You miss too many classes, you just can't pass the stuff. So officially, I'm able to send out a truancy for you if you miss more than 2 absences. If you miss in a 4-week period, so this whole school month, you only get to miss twice without making it up. That's the idea. Truancies don't quite do all that they used to a long time ago. 2 truancies and you're withdrawn from the program. Now, it's not quite the same. They use them to say, hey, this is a warning. If we need to use them on you, they're there. But if we can see whatever is going on, your situation is special, whatever, that we might not. All right, and that's what you have there. So, sign at the bottom, what you're saying is say I commit to it. For about till I think class ends at the end of April. For about 4 or 5-ish months, I'm gonna follow the rules. And that's what you're signing there. When you take it home and have your parents sign it, you're just saying, hey, these are the rules I'm gonna agree to. Nothing special, regular classroom stuff. All right. How do I want to do this? I wanna